OCD is actually such a scam. Like, you can't just have your brain broken. So then you have to check things, you have to make sure it's clean. Like, what are you talking about? Before you go and hate me in the comments, I'm just kidding. I actually had OCD for 14 years and it was terrible. There were times I didn't want to be alive, like it was awful. But there are some of the biggest things that you've been told about OCD are scams, and they're keeping you trapped. So here are the 3 biggest scams that I finally figured out were scams about OCD, and once I learned this, that's how I was able to beat 14 years of OCD. The first one is that OCD is just a lifelong condition. If you have it, you're just stuck and you're broken, and you can make it more manageable by coming to therapy over and over and over again for the next 20 years, but that's just who you are. No, that is not the case. The first biggest thing I learned about OCD that led to my healing was that it's all just subconscious patterns. That's why it's so automatic. It's so real to you because it's deep in your subconscious, but you can rewire your subconscious, and that's how you can make all the confidence, the freedom, just as automatic and just as real as the OCD has been for you. Number 2, the OCD is just this, your brain's broken, so for this unexplainable reason, you just have all these terrible thoughts and feelings that are always there. You don't really know why. No, your brain follows equations and patterns so that you can know exactly why every single thought and feeling is happening. It's not the reason your brain is saying of, oh, it's because you are that kind of person, or it's because you're gonna do that thing. No, it's because your brain is so against that thing happening. It's gonna always try to convince you it's gonna happen to make sure you protect yourself from it happening. And that occurs when you memorize your needs aren't met. Then your brain's always gonna try to find the biggest threat of what is stopping your needs from being met. Number 3, ERP, acceptance exposures, that's the best or only way to beat OCD, which is not the case. You don't have to just accept the worst thoughts and feelings. Instead, you can learn how to change the meaning of them so that they actually become something that supports you, or so they become nothing to you so that you can not care if they're there or not. Then your brain will automatically get rid of them. And you don't just have to accept total uncertainty. Instead, you can actually have certainty. You just need to find a way to get it without needing proof or evidence or getting a feeling. Instead, you can actually create the certainty as a skill.